So let's try the walk down, moderate speed. Let's try it at a slower speed. Okay, and let's try it at the regular, normal speed. Okay, if you don't want to hit that fourth string at the end, that's okay. You can just go something like that. It's a little bit easier that way. You know, some people actually hit the second string like this. And that's fine too. You know, any way you want to do that is okay. Okay, so after that walk down, you're going to do an A minor, like this. And you're going to go up, down. Now these three chords are all up, down chords. It's a little weird because most of the time you change chords, you're hitting a downstroke. So the upstroke ones are a little strange. So let's go over that. I'm going to go from the walk down into the 3-chord change. It's going to be an A minor, a G, and a D. So I'm going to play it a little bit moderate speed. Up, down, up, down. Okay, let's look at that one more time. From the walk down. Now if you saw that walk down, actually sometimes you can actually lift up your second finger, and noticed I was doing that. So actually I think that's probably what happens, because you know you're getting ready for the next step on the walk down. So you can actually lift up your second finger on that walk down. Let's look at that one more time. So the walk down is going to go like this. And you're lifting that finger to get ready for the second fret. Just like that. Either way is fine. If you want to go, that's okay too. It's just one note really quickly, so you probably won't hear it that much anyway. So let's look at the chords after the walk down. And this G, because I'm going to the D after, and I just like having my third finger there as a pivot point. Up, down, up, down. So A minor, up, down. Now this is really important to get this strumming right. It sort of contributes to the feel of the song, and that little section there is really important. And there are a lot of dynamics there. You know, you want to hold your pick really loosely. You don't want to hold it too tight. Okay, for the verse, basically we have the same thing as the intro. So you're going to go. So that verse is identical to the intro. You're going to be doing that D at the end. So much like I did with the A minor, we're sort of doing a chord and a little melody together. So you're going to do that with the D as well. D sus, D sus 2, back to the D. All right, that brings us to the chorus. So the chorus, we're going to do a C. We're going to strum down, up, down for each of these chords. It's going to go C, D, and G. So it's going to sound like this. Okay. All right, so let's look at that. Or C. Now, if you see my left hand, if you notice what my third finger is doing, actually I didn't even notice my pinky was doing that. It's probably just helping my third finger along there. You know, sometimes you play and you don't even know what your fingers are doing until you really look at them, you know. But it looks like, you know, that could be sort of a function of maybe helping the third finger to arch a little bit more so that it stays clear of the fourth string there. It could also be sort of helping the third finger to push harder on the fifth string. It could also be sort of pushing it towards the sixth string to ensure that we mute it. You know, sometimes when we're doing a song with strumming, we don't want to have to worry about which strings we hit, you know, or which ones we don't. It's kind of hard when you're strumming passionately to skip over the sixth string. You know, that's kind of a target that's pretty hard to hit. So to alleviate that worry, you just sort of mute the sixth string like that. Some guys, Neil Young, I know a lot of guys actually put their finger kind of in the middle and play them both, because the G is actually in the C chord. So, you know, some guys actually play that when they're playing a C. But, you know, for this, it's just good to mute it. So let's make sure that our sixth string is muted for this. And we're going to do a nice hearty strum. We're going to do D, and then G. And whatever G you like, you can do the open G here. That accentuates the third. Or you can do this G that accentuates the fifth. So whichever one suits your fancy. So we have C, D, G, D, C. So that's the chorus, pretty basic.